Hello, Mr. Ross Devonport or Devonport. I just can't get it, man.
It's Devonport, like the place in Devon. I mean, the place in England called Devon. Welcome to episode 28 of Talking Florida Rugby Occasionally, or TFRO. This may be the shortest episode, Charlie. We're going to try and get out of here by 8:30 tonight.
Oh, good luck with that. Never happens.
Well, surprised me if Key Biscayne's playing under threes.
I don't have fancy lightning like you have.
Oh, you sent some of your minions.
Just before I have to say hello to Valentina. Look at her. She's rocking her All Blacks training shirt.
I'll have to get her an England jersey so she can throw that piece. No. So she can use.
She's
is that a bird? Is that a bird on her shoulder?
Yeah.
We'll get him singing Bohemian Rhapsody before the end of the year. All right. Yeah, there is Mick with his sweet Rugby FL. I'm wearing my 401k.
Oh, I'm not
on that side of that. Oh, it's on that side. And if you'd like to support the podcast, you can do so at rugbyfl.com/GoFundMe, or you can Venmo at rugbyfl.
Do you know we got a new sponsor for a couple of episodes? Did you know that, Ross? That's why
you did not tell me that. Flash are going to be our sponsor. I'm going to order. We'll always take Chinese sponsorship too, won't we, Charlie? If a Chinese company wants to sponsor us, don't talk. No idea what we're going to talk about, Mike. Charlie, of the Trident Rugby. Autocorrect corrected his name to Cornet. Newman.
so my nickname is going to have a nickname.
Exactly.
Davy, you remember the Davy Jones fan club, I'm sure.
No. Explain the name of your club.
Because that's the way they looked on Saturday mornings when they would go play. Some logos with 75 on it, so it's 75.
There you go.
10 or 11 years, I mean, we've been good, if not very good. He really has them all playing as a team. So is 72 miles long.
It is big, yeah.
Only about 20 miles wide at some points, right? So much more like the what you see on TV from professionals. So
nice. Charlie's a big fan of scoreboards.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But do you have like a large team of people, working behind the scenes?
No, pretty much. No. I'm not president. I'm dictator for life. Because a group of old boys that if we need something, I can call them up and they'll do it. Also, play. All they have to do is be the best players they can be. We have old boys that will say, "Hey, I want to sponsor a player this year."
Listen, Corkey's up in the middle of nowhere there, Charlie. This is the Tri-County area. It's like a different country down here.
Yeah, and then we were able finally to beat them last year. But then
you should give them gas money.
It's a benign dictatorship, okay? If they would come to us, we probably would.
Well, it's just one more game.
You can't be on May 8th.
There's a good Florida rugby man right there, quickly becoming one of the best sevens tournaments in the country.
And 171 games spread over the 2 days.
There's beautiful. He's got his socks up and his shirt is tucked in, Charlie. This is the first time we've seen Tom Ciampa.
That's why you couldn't tell. That's why.
I need some of this guy's hair. Can he donate some to me?
That's a team from but it was a great experience for the referees.
But it's great to have all the referees in one spot. How many Florida referees? It'd be a beast. There's Alfredo giving a yellow card to somebody.
That is Haley on the left, I think, in this guy.
Yes, that is. That's not quite correct, but that's close.
I know, but that's Ross's fault because he changes stuff he doesn't know.
Yeah, because Haley's...
Because Charlie can't read. He's busy taking posts out the ground, Charlie. He hasn't got any hands.
No.
I mean, if that guy would like to schedule his own tournament, you can't please everybody, Charlie. As we know in the rugby world, you can't please everybody, and it's time for game of the week, Charlie. You got roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, and you can
4K.
Really, Chris.
Why is it not 8K or 6? Do we have a Chris Ream sighting?
Exactly.
We shouldn't have any players without numbers on the field. Their tactic is just to run through people. On those Key Biscayne boys, I think, are still hurting from that game. The last thing you want to see is a big 8-man running at you.
That was a nice.
If he decides to play rugby, not football, there's so many great quarterfinal matchups. Get low, boys. We gotta get low.
I'm a number 9, so that was my only choice.
Kids didn't get to play a full game of rugby.
It's not an ending you want to see because when the teams are saluting themselves, I don't know if that's the right word. It's like, for me, it's like the essence of
it is. It's the rugby brotherhood. After the game, everything that's gone on should be forgotten.
Is you want to give the kids the experience of playing rugby. Yep. And the 5 things are passion, integrity, solidarity, discipline, and respect.
About the culture of the game. We're a very different game than any other sport out there. We're not soccer. You know, there's
Heck
not too
no.
many. Teaching these kids to play the game they can be playing for the next 20 years is the number one priority. When brush it under the carpet.
It's okay to talk about this. We have to talk about this. We are not going to put it on the kids.
It has to start at the top. That don't have the culture as their number one priority. The referee can only do so much. It comes down to the leadership of the club, the coaching of the club.
You never hear a winning team complaining about the referee. So I just wanted to show Chris Ream.
It's Chris Ream. That can't be safe.
No, depending on who plans you're talking about. You owe me money, Ross. I don't.
Let's get to the loaded schedule for April 10th. You and your minions will be taping some of these games, Charlie. Come on, women. I'm going to go with Sarasota here, Charlie, in this one. The question in this game is, will it happen? Charlie, that's the question.
Wow, that's going to be a fun one.
They're about as insane as that town in general. This is where it gets interesting, Charlie. Hosting Key Biscayne, a game that I'm apparently refereeing. This is the first I've heard of it. I'm going to pick Boca to win this one, but in a close game, maybe 7 to 10 points. 2 seed, taking on Gibbons is the 8 seed. Don't ask me why the 2 seed is playing the 8 seed. This one, Charlie, I'm going to call it a tie because I have no idea who's going to win.
You coward.
University of Georgia.
Johnny Pierce.
Johnny Pierce. Yeah, he's a great. Why are Boca people giving me grief in the chat? I picked Boca to win.
Let's put him on spot. Okay, there he is.
See if I could buy some videos off of any guys in the union.
I know a guy. I know a guy, Jose.
Because we never get videos from these guys. You always got Frenchie, anyways. So
I was going to say a French person limit per team.
We barely have players to actually have a season. Come on, relax.
It would be difficult.
Are they getting media training in Miami? What is going on?
Now, big respect to the D3 teams.
I think I like to go back to the days of when we had all Florida weekend in October.
You're getting very ambitious, Ross. 2 all Florida days. That would be awesome.
Charlie, we do definitely miss the All Florida weekend. The ability to.
I mean, you have guys traveling from Alaska to play in Florida. At the All Florida, they should be a given.
But if you don't like playing sevens during the summer, you can always go play rugby league. I saw there was a 9.
When are you guys starting the baby Tridents?
Thanks, Chris Vassell, for not showing up. We would never got out of here 8:30 if that loudmouth had joined us.
I should have had it ready. He's in trouble with his sponsor.
He is.
Next weekend is going to be a 3-hour show. Okay,
Eddie Chapman, if you're watching this, if you're paying Chris Vassell to be one of your representatives, then you should be taking some out of his check next time.
Get a refund. Okay.
If these come off the slopes, he's having a beer in the.
Screw him.
Gentlemen, Jose game. Listen, playoff rugby is very different than regular season rugby. That's why we're having the parents yell a lot louder. And we'll see you all next week for a recap of the first proper round of the playoffs.
Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank
you, guys.